Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Y'all, as I said, I'm in the trucking business. I'm just a small businessman. And when things hit me negatively in my business, I think of two things. What's the problem and what's the solution? So as we go through the next few minutes, I hope you'll go along with me to see if we can figure out exactly what the problems are and what the solution is. Now, I thought I was in the most regulated industry that there is in this country. That is until I started getting out and meeting folks like you. And now I think we're all in the most regulated industry that there is in the country. Being out here and going to these hearings is one of the most educational things that I've been able to do in my first 200 days. And I just want to give you an FYI. We got notice on this hearing on May the 23rd. You had up until a week before this hearing started to say that you were going to attend. Now, there's not a single Democrat up here, not a single person from the other side of the aisle that is interested in looking you in the face and seeing what you have to say. And I hope you take that to heart and notice that. This is what I've seen so far, and I'm going to try to hurry through this. But I saw an EPA that was out of control in the Midwestern in Minnesota, destroying a small town up there, 20 years working on a mining permit. Biggest, largest deposit in the world for critical minerals. Keep that in mind as we go, critical minerals for your EVs. 20 years working on a permit, destroying the entire town. East Coast, we've got NOAA over there, trying to destroy an entire industry, the recreational fishing industry, over a right whale issue that they can't even scientifically base what the problem is. Now we're out here on the West Coast. Ms. Quinn, I'd like to start off, if I pronounce it wrong, I'm sorry. I'd like to start off, when did Congress authorize NOAA?
Pardon me?
When did Congress authorize NOAA as an agency? The answer is never. You don't have the authorization. You are another glaring example of what an unauthorized, unaccountable agency that is out there that is politically motivated, that is making rules on people across this country with no accountability. It reminds me of the hearing that we held last week with the Council on Emissions Quality, a Biden administration office that's out there regulating the stew out of people, using foreign entities in that case, with no accountability to you, the taxpayer. Now, Mr. McGregor, I want to switch gears. You're a man in my industry. Are you multi-generational?
Yes, I am.
What generation?
Third generation, 140 years in business.
Can you tell us, has inflation had an impact on you so far? In the past couple of years, inflation?
We certainly feel inflation. In agriculture in particular, we're vulnerable to inflation because it increased the cost of production so rapidly and dramatically, and we can't control the price at which we sell our products. They go for overseas at the prevailing price.
So your production,
it's very difficult for agriculture in inflation.
Your production's gone up in pricing. You're in the trucking, I can see, because you truck to the port, to the barge. So we've got an 80,000 driver truck shortage out there. They want to blow up these dams, and then you're going to have to truck a rail. Is that going to be economically feasible?
We are very familiar with the shortage of truck drivers. It's a constant struggle to find them. We have about 60 semis on the road, and it's hard to fill those positions with people.
I think we all understand it. It's not. You know, folks, I hope you all understand it. This is the two problems that I see out there. This is the overarching problem I see. You've got an administration with an ideology that is way left-wing and out of control. They don't care if you have enough electricity or not. That's not the point. You already live too good. You need to be brought down. You don't need all that electricity. Now, the problem we have here immediately is we've got overreaching, unaccountable agencies out there that can issue rules, listen to comments, don't really care. They're still going to issue rules and destroy industries, destroy your livelihood. The solution to this is Congress needs to take control. These unauthorized agencies, we need to either authorize them or defund them and get rid of them. The other part of this immediate solution, we need to rein these other agencies in through this REINS Act. We've got good legislation out there to do that, Mr. Chairman. And with that, I know I'm over, and I yield back.
Thank you, Mr. Collins.